Tonight, we focus on a development with sweeping implications for global security, a story that could reshape alliances and alter the balance of power in the Middle East for years to come. At the center of this unfolding drama is the potential sale of the F-35 Lightning II fighter jet to Saudi Arabia, a move that has captured the attention of governments and defense experts worldwide. This isn't just another arms deal. It's a pivotal moment in the complex US-Saudi relationship, one that could redefine military cooperation and diplomatic ties between the two nations. With Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's recent visit to the White House, negotiations have accelerated rapidly. President Trump has signaled strong support for the sale, emphasizing the strategic partnership and economic benefits for both countries. For Saudi Arabia, acquiring the F-35 means access to elite military technology, stealth capabilities, advanced sensors, and unmatched aerial dominance that could transform its air force and regional influence. For the U.S., the deal represents not only billions in revenue for American defense contractors, but also the opportunity to strengthen a key regional ally and maintain influence in a volatile part of the world. The F-35 is a game-changer, stealthy, networked, and unmatched in capability. Its cutting-edge technology sets a new standard for modern warfare, making it one of the most sought-after jets on the planet. Supporters argue that the deal will strengthen a key partner against shared threats, foster closer military cooperation, and help ensure stability in a region facing ongoing conflict and uncertainty. But critics warn of serious human rights concerns, the risk of escalating regional instability, and the potential for advanced weaponry to be misused in ongoing conflicts. As we unpack this story, we'll explore why Saudi Arabia has become America's top arms customer, and what drives the relentless demand for cutting-edge military hardware in the region. We'll break down what makes the F-35 so coveted, from its stealth design to its advanced avionics and combat versatility, and we'll examine the global stakes at play, how this deal could impact international relations, arms control, and the future of security in the Middle East and beyond. This is a story of technology, power, and the high-stakes dance of international diplomacy, where every decision echoes far beyond the negotiating table. Saudi Arabia isn't just a major buyer, it's the largest customer for U.S. arms. Between 2020 and 2024, the kingdom accounted for 12% of all American arms exports, topping the list of recipients. In fact, 74% of Saudi arms imports come from the U.S., highlighting a deep, dependent partnership. The Saudi arsenal is filled with American-made F-15s, Patriots, Apaches, and more. This relationship goes beyond sales. Saudi pilots train with Americans, and their systems are designed for interoperability. The F-35 talks are the next step in a lucrative, decades-long pipeline of military technology. For Riyadh, the F-35 would crown its quest for a world-class military. For Washington, it's about arming allies to protect U.S. interests. This isn't a new relationship, it's a heavily invested alliance. The F-35 question is less if and more when. The F-35 Lightning II is the world's most advanced fighter jet, a fifth-generation aircraft defined by stealth, sensor fusion, and networked warfare. Its stealth design lets it slip past enemy radar, while its sensors and data links turn it into a flying command center. The F-35 collects and shares battlefield data in real time, making Allied forces deadlier and more coordinated. It's a force multiplier, able to neutralize air defenses and dominate in air-to-air or ground attack missions. For Saudi Arabia, acquiring the F-35 would mean a leap in military power and regional deterrence, second only to Israel's own F-35 fleet. Access to the F-35 is tightly controlled, making it a symbol of trust and strategic importance. That's why this potential sale is being watched so closely worldwide. The F-35 deal is part of a much bigger picture. The U.S. dominates the global arms trade. From 2020 to 2024, the U.S. supplied nearly half of all major weapons sold worldwide, far outpacing Russia, France, or China. Top importers like India, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia drive demand, especially in volatile regions. America's massive defense budget, nearly $1 trillion in 2024, fuels relentless innovation and production. Exporting advanced systems like the F-35 isn't just policy, it's economic necessity. keeping costs down and factories running. Each arms deal strengthens allies, boosts U.S. industry, and cements America's role as the world's security guarantor. Buying American means buying into a security relationship with the world's superpower. That's the real leverage behind every major U.S. arms sale. The F-35 deal is just the latest example. The U.S.-Saudi alliance is built on a foundation of mutual interests, oil for security and stability in exchange for advanced weaponry. This partnership, forged over decades, has shaped the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East and beyond. It's a relationship defined by pragmatism, where each side brings something the other cannot easily replace. Billions in arms sales not only support American jobs and keep the U.S. defense industry strong, but also fuel technological innovation and sustain thousands of workers across the country. These deals ripple through the economy, from factory floors to high-tech research labs. Strategically, a well-armed Saudi Arabia acts as a counterweight to Iran, helping to maintain a delicate regional balance. This reduces the need for direct U.S. military intervention, allowing America to influence outcomes without always putting boots on the ground. The U.S. gains critical basing and overflight rights, enabling it to project power and respond rapidly to crises across the Middle East. These strategic footholds are invaluable for American military planners. For Saudi Arabia, the alliance is essential. Access to top-tier U.S. hardware and training is its insurance policy. American advisors help modernize Saudi forces, ensuring they remain a formidable regional power. This reliance shapes Saudi foreign policy and keeps the partnership resilient, even through political disagreements and shifting global priorities. The alliance endures, adapting to new challenges and controversies. Both nations see the relationship as indispensable to their core interests, with leaders on both sides reaffirming their commitment time and again. The continuous flow of arms is the steel reinforcing this high-stakes partnership, symbolizing trust and shared objectives in a volatile region. It's a pragmatic, strategic bargain, one that endures despite controversy, criticism, and the ever-changing tides of international politics. The F-35 is simply the latest, most visible symbol of this alliance, a testament to a partnership forged in strategy and strengthened by steel. At the center of these negotiations are President Trump and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, two leaders with a transactional approach to foreign policy. Trump sees arms sales as a win-win, jobs for Americans, security for allies. MBS views the F-35 as both a strategic necessity and a symbol of his modernization agenda. His recent White House visit underscored his personal commitment to securing the deal. The Trump-MBS relationship has kept the alliance strong, even amid criticism. Their alignment at the top creates momentum for the F-35 sale, overcoming bureaucratic and political hurdles. This leadership dynamic is key to understanding why the deal is closer than ever. Beyond strategy, economics drive arms sales. An F-35 deal with Saudi Arabia would be worth billions, supporting Lockheed Martin and a vast network of American jobs. The real value lies in decades of follow-on contracts, maintenance, upgrades, training, and munitions. For U.S. defense firms, a Saudi F-35 order means long-term revenue and production stability. For Saudi Arabia, it's an investment in security, deterring threats and protecting vital interests. These deals also support Saudi economic goals, with offset agreements bringing investment and technology transfer. The kingdom leverages its purchases to build its own defense industry and diversify its economy. In the end, both sides see the deal as a win for security and prosperity. Selling F-35s to Saudi Arabia would fundamentally reshape the Middle East's military balance, introducing a new era of advanced air power to the region. The main goal is clear: to contain Iran by giving Riyadh a credible, stealthy strike capability that could deter aggression and shift the strategic calculus in the Gulf. For Saudi Arabia, acquiring the F-35 would be a major leap forward, signaling its emergence as a top-tier military power. But the deal is complicated by America's long-standing commitment to Israel's qualitative military edge. Israel already operates its own F-35s, and any change in the balance could spark concern in Jerusalem. Any sale would require careful assurances and possibly new security arrangements to maintain Israel's advantage, as well as extensive diplomatic negotiations to address Israeli fears. The ripple effects would be felt across the Gulf. The UAE and Qatar, already eager to modernize their air forces, would likely seek similar jets, potentially triggering a new and costly arms race among regional rivals. While such deals would be highly profitable for global defense firms and could boost local economies, they also risk heightening regional tensions and increasing the chances of miscalculation or accidental conflict. Supporters argue the deal empowers a key U.S. ally, strengthens collective security, and deters adversaries without requiring American boots on the ground, potentially reducing direct U.S. involvement in future conflicts. Critics, however, warn of escalating arms races, the dangers of advanced weapons falling into volatile hands, and the risk that these jets could be used in ways that undermine U.S. interests or human rights. The F-35 sale is a calculated risk, one with consequences that extend far beyond Washington and Riyadh, shaping alliances, rivalries, and the future of security in the Middle East. As the world watches, the outcome of this deal will reverberate across borders, influencing not just the region, but the global balance of power for years to come. The F-35 sale to Saudi Arabia is about more than hardware. It's the latest chapter in a strategic, economic, and geopolitical alliance. Shared threats, especially from Iran, drive the partnership. For the US, arming Saudi Arabia means stability and influence. For Riyadh, it's about security and prestige. The economic benefits are massive, supporting American industry and Saudi modernization. The F-35 itself is a symbol of trust and technological leadership. This alliance is pragmatic, sometimes controversial, but enduring, built on mutual interests and reinforced by the world's most advanced weaponry. As the deal nears reality, it reaffirms the logic of an alliance that has shaped the Middle East for generations.